graciously opened up my school to you this evening. You will now silence or put your cell phone on airplane mode, so it does not interfere with our wireless microphones. Go on, do it now. You'll be able to hear the revolting children singing. Also, there's been no flash photography. We cannot have a performance blinded by these obnoxious lights. Alright, now that you turn off your phone, let's get ready to be nauseated by these little warts singing and dancing.
My mommy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy.
I am a princess.
And I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel sent down from the sky.
My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. No one is as handsome, strong as me.
It's true he indulges my tendency to bulge, but I'm his little soldier.
Up to glory. My mommy says I'm a miracle. But look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day God chopped the umbilical cord, it's been clear those don't care for a miracle like me.
My mommy says I'm a precious ballerina. She has never seen a prettier ballerina. She says if I feel I have to cut down all the cream, but I'm a ballerina, so give me my cake.
What's the deal?
You honey, look at mommy.
Don't put honey on your brother.
Smile, mommy, smile, mother.
I think she
What's
blinks.
it another?
Have you seen the school report? He's got the C on his report. What? We'll have to change the school. The teacher's clearly falling short.
It's Mr. Lightful.
So there is an insightful.
Oh, yes, it's definitely advanced.
My mommy says I'm a miracle. Well, look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day God chopped the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no fear for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a miracle. And a miracle, it can be all cynical. I think that she's a miracle. There's never been a miracle, miracle as miracle as.
My mommy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm a bore. My mommy says I'm a jumped up little germ. That kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart-mouthed girl like me. Mom says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Yes, sir, that's right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir.
Harry, look at this. She's reading a book. It's not for a 5-year-old. Like she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a gal.
She keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. It's not normal for a girl to be all thinking.
I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to deal with this?
What about me? A little house to look after. Dudes don't microwave themselves, you know. I'm off to bleach my roots and I shall not be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm gonna make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessman. Very, very stupid. Your genius husband was about to sell him 155 old bangs as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
That doesn't get you anywhere, you thick-headed twit brain. All I can say is thank heavens Michael inherited his old man's brains. Eh, son?
Michael.
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it. And I shall spend it. But I shall not enjoy it for the despicable way in which you've talked to me tonight.
This is your fault. With your stupid books and your stupid reading.
But that's not right.
You're off to school in a few days, and I've told your headmistress Agatha Trunchbull all about you. Scary woman she is. You've seen Pete in the Olympics throwing that hammer. Just imagine what she's going to do to a poor little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a gal.
Off to bed, you little bookworm.
of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. Whatever we have to do, it's been told surely. It has to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find life's not fair, doesn't mean that you just have to bring out parents. If you always take it too much and you wear it, nothing will change. Every little you can do all that you isn't that a little thing like little stop you. You can sit around and let them get on top of you. Might as well pretend you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is out to put it right for me. Nobody but me is trying to change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
Platinum blonde hair dye, extra strong, keep out of reach of children. Oil of violets have tonic for men. Yup.
In business, son, a man's hair is his greatest asset. Good hair means a good bride.
Your hair. It's green.
Your hair, it's green.
Why on earth did you do that?
Maybe you used some of Mummy's peroxide by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid, stupid man.
My hair, my lovely hair. I've got my business deal today. The Russians, what am I going to do?
I know what you could do.
What?
You could pretend you're an elf.
What are you talking about? This boy's a loony.
Would you like to hear a story? No, don't be disgusting. The sooner you're off in that school, the better.
Matilda, what a pleasure to see you here in the library again. Yes, I mean, my mum wanted me to stay at home with her, but I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Your parents must be proud to have a girl as clever as you. And do you tell your stories like you tell me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time,
Sorry, go on.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an acrobat and an escapologist, fell in love and got married.
They performed some most incredible feats together, and people would come from miles around. Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also to love one another.
Which was so deep that it was said that cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy. They moved into a beautiful old house. And although they loved each other, they were sad.
We have everything. Everything. But the one thing. We do not have a child.
The sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place that they could escape the tragedy of their lives. So they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called
The burning woman hurling through the air, with dynamite in her hair, over sharp and spiky objects, caught by man locked in the cage. And it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is our destiny.
Well, what happened?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you tomorrow.
After your first day of school.
My mummy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy. And I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel.
Mum says I'm an angel. Mum says I'm an angel. Survive this mess by being a prince or princess, you'll soon see. Changing your tragedy. And even if put into effort, just wasting energy. Live life as though the ancient history. I have suffered this despair. I can say phrases, whispers in the cell. I thought I was trying to my life has ended. When I keep it from the front, the hearing of the world. And I was curious, seconds and odds, 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer the stuff without teaching, nothing you didn't listen here, and they will punish you for being that's by the line. If you cry, we know it will take it out of trouble. Remember to be extremely careful. Why?
Why? Didn't you hear what we said?
Just to wait for phys ed.
What's phys ed?
Physical education. Instructor speciality. My daddy said I would be the teacher's pet.
School is very fun, according to my mom.
Dad said I learned the alphabet.
The alphabet? You've got to learn to listen, kid.
Thinking you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess, you'll soon see. Because escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Because nothing that you know is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I'm trapped inside this cage for ages. This prison cell. This is why I can't remember. But before my life had ended, when happy days were over, before first round the healing of the world. If you was curious, so listen, ask 1,000 questions. But unless you want to suffer, listen up and I will teach you a thing or two. You listen here, but here you can listen here. You can step out of line, you can try to know what you should say and have trouble. But remember to be extremely careful.
Why? Didn't you hear what we said?
Just you wait for phys ed. Just you wait for phys ed. You are seeking to be left. Why? Just you wait for phys ed.
Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day, your first day at school. Now, can anyone read this?
Oh, miss, me.
Nigel?
Jane.
I think we better leave it at that, Marshall. We don't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day at school. Lavender.
Is the first word tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word. Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words?
Well, I needed to learn to read words so that I could read sentences, because a sentence is basically just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book yourself?
More than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
Quite a few. What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, The Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat.
Don't be mysterious. Knock on the door.
Enter. I don't just stand there like a wet to kiss you. Get on with it.
Miss Trunchbull, there's in my class a little girl called Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter Mr. Harry Wormwood, Miss Wormwood Voters. Excellent man. Told much off the brat though, so she's a real wart.
Oh, no, Miss Trunchbull. I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bombinatum est magitum.
Bombinatum est magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, I was supposed to hope with a stink bomb on my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense.
Miss Trunchbull, it's in my opinion that Matilda should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just place her with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What rules, honey? Rules.
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules. In my school, look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam. In the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer-throwing champion? 1969, do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No, 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 no. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. If you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children. 2, 3, 4. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. You have to force the little squits to toe the line. Sing, Jenny!
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
I apply just one simple rule to hammer throwing life at school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the valley line and tow it. And always keep your feet inside the line. Now, get out!
Miss Trunchbull, it's my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich.
my living side because of a manufacturing mistake.
So you lied,
Of course I lied.
and they didn't believe you.
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair. I've got hair. What's this? Another book. What's wrong with the telly?
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it. I'm sure you...
Here's what I think of your lovely.
No, it's a library book. You showed that little brat. Oh, late for my dance sessions with Rodolfo. Do we have any super glue?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, stick your stupid book to your stupid head.
Just because you find that life's not favorite doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
Move.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Let's go.
Matilda, what the brains inside your head give you a headache? I mean, they've got a hurt all squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Well, I'd better hang around, just in case they try to squeeze out your ears. I'm glad, by the way. I think it's for the best for best friends.
Ivy, someone put all kind of treacle onto the trunk of a chair. Somebody told her I did it, and now she's after me.
But that's not right.
Once Agnes tries to put aside you were guilty, you'll be squished. They're saying she's going to send me to Turkey.
What's choky?
They say it's a cupboard in your office that she throws children into. It's out with nails, and spikes, and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and rope, and it isn't wide enough to sit. But even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you'd stood. When the hinges creak and the door is closed, you could not see squat, not the end of your nose. You don't know if you scream, there's nothing outward to scream in your head, even reach your mouth.
Alright, when did this happen?
20 minutes ago. She's coming.
You better hide. Quick, blazers!
Squeeze her until around, Matilda. Show her.
Now!
You. Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh, yes. Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer falls asleep, often without any warning. We put him under those coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we?
Yeah.
He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Oh, good morning, Mother. Oh, wait, this isn't home at all. Hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Fripp.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you? I'm wearing pigtails. You know I hate pigtails.
But my mommy says they make me look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit.
Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you just made a very big mistake.
Just so you know, she's my best friend.
Yeah! Yes, sir. Completely different cause, sir. For her, it was on National Green Hair Day. A wonderful celebration of all the wonderful green things in the world, like lettuce and snot. Tomorrow one? Absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Well, that's how you do it.
I think I'm gonna leave this one. Looks like rain.
Who is it?
Oh, hello. My name is Miss Honey, and I'm Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Well, come in if you must. This is Rodolfo. He's my dance partner. We're rehearsing.
Child.
Ah, Tale Italiano? Any?
What? Who is this? Babe, you don't interrupt you due to my energy flow?
What do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda's in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Then stop her reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, Zal. I can feel my hips. Don't waste this.
Look, Miss Honey, I'm not really in favor of girls getting on clever pants. Looks are more important than books. Look at you. And look at me. You chose books. I chose looks. Good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just getting your feet, Jenny. We're going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem, that's fine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
And so the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat's sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic class hammer thrower, and who loved nothing more than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the Escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
the
the batting woman running through the air,
with
dynamite in her hair,
over
was
sharks
shot
and spiky objects, caught
by the man
locked in the cage, has been cancelled. No!
Cancelled because my wife is Crunchem.
So it has a happy ending.
No.
No.
No. Just no. The Acrobat sisters step forward and produce a contract.
I have paid for the posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You perform on this day, or off to prison you both shall go.
No. What happens next? I'm not sure yet. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You can sit and read them while I teach the others, and if you have any questions, well, I'll do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Why, Matilda, that was the biggest hug in the world. You're gonna hug all the air out of me.
Matilda Wormwood, where is...
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Aha! So you admit it, don't you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul carbuncle slithered like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a slice of chocolate cake from my private tea tray.
No, I did not.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up a little spitball, are you? But this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is... guilty!
Okay, look, I stole the cake. And I was probably, definitely, most likely going to confess. Maybe. But then I was having stomach issues. So Trunchbull's cake was just so good that I scoffed it down too quick. And I was now beginning to fight back. See?
I didn't do anything.
You're pathetic and weak, and I shall crush you.
A huge cloud of chocolatey gas wafted towards the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter,
Yes, miss?
you liked my cake, didn't you, Brucey?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, but I'm really
Oh.
sorry.
As long as you enjoyed the cake. That's the main thing, really.
Is it?
Yes, Bogtrotter.
Oh, well, then I did. Thank you, Miss Trunchbull.
Wonderful, marvelous. Makes me so happy. Gives me a warm below my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Oh, yes, miss, I'm full.
I will tell you when you are full. I say that criminals like you are full into eating the entire cake.
Headmistress will be sick.
You should have thought of that before you decided to steal my cake. Eat.
You can't.
Eat.
You might explode.
Eat!
A simple slice, or even two, Bruce. Might have been nice, but even you, Bruce, had to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't. He surely can't. He surely can't. You are the man, Bruce. He might explode.
He's going to last it.
He's going to blow, make him stop.
He's fantastic. We'll get him done.
I can't watch Bruce. And never again be subject to abuse before a man's abuse. Well, the truth, Bruce. Every saw you were tight to be produced. You never thought it was possible. But here it is coming through. You can have on me guaranteed too. The time is to put that tongue in use. No excuse, Bruce. But out your belt, I think you'll want your trousers loose. Whoa, stop it in. You're almost finished. You're 52. Whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't ever win. Oh, Bruce, we are heroes. From your
You'll get carried away sometimes, I suppose. Even me. Well done, Dr. A good show. Well, come along.
Where?
That was only the first part of your punishment, of course. The second part is choking.
What? No, not choking.
No, Mr. Trunchbull, please, you can't.
Do you think I will allow myself to be defeated by maggots like these? What do you think I am? Weak, pathetic, stupid? You?
No, Mr. Trunchbull, please. Not choking, please. Anything but choking. No!
That's not right!
Somewhere on a show I heard that a picture tells 1,000 words. So telly, if you bothered to take a look, is the equivalent of like lots of books. All I know I learned from telly. I was pretty smart already, but now I'm really, really smart, very, very smart. Endless content, endless channels, endless chat on endless panels. All you need to feel you're nothing, that I'm really think for nothing. Why would we waste the energy trying to work out Ulysses? We could sit happily on our lovely balconies watching people sing and talking and doing stuff. All I know I learned from telly. What in the telly is small enough. You can tell from my big telly just how clever I am. Take it away, son. You can't learn that from a stupid book. All I know I learned from telly. I was pretty smart already, but now I'm really, really smart, very, very smart. Endless content, endless channels, endless chat on endless panels. All you need to feel you're nothing, that I'm really think or nothing. Why would we waste the energy trying to work out Ulysses? We can sit comfortably on a lovely balconies watching people singing and talking and doing stuff. But I know I'm not from telly. The bigger the telly, the smarter I'm not. You can tell from my big telly just how clever I am. Who the Dickens is Charles Dickens? Mary Shelley, for she sounds fair. Harry Potter, what a rotter. Jane Joyce, so she was some wise. Ian McEwan, Felix Stewart, William Shakespeare, Troy Smith. Moby Dick. Easy, Grandma. All together now. Oh no, I learned from telly. The bigger the telly, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big telly what a very clever fellow I am.
Matilda, thank God you're here. I'm dying to hear the next part of your story. I haven't slept a wink.
Mrs. Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What, is there a child at school who is behaving as a bully?
Not a child, exactly. Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat that had ever been performed, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss. Smile. We have done this 1,000 times.
I escaped from the cage. Lean out, catch you with one hand, and grab a fire extinguisher with the other. Put out the flames. In a specially designed test. When they reach the dynamite and blow your head up.
Ah!
trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled over the sharks and spiky objects. Suddenly, the padlocks pinked open and the huge chains fell away. The escapologist reached out to get his wife and the child. Oh, I can't look! The escapologist grabbed her hand and suddenly the flames were covered in foam before they could both be blown to pieces. Hooray!
So the story does have a happy ending.
No.
No.
No. The escapologist used a touch too much foam and the hands became slippy and she fell.
Oh, did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body except the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have the child. She said, "Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we ever wanted." And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, Matilda, things can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did. Because the escapologist was so kind, he never blamed the evil sister for what happened. In fact, he asked her to move in with him to help look after his daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret so the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police!
Mrs. Phelps, it's just a story.
Oh, yes, of course, I'd better go.
Questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up. When I grow up, I will eat sweets every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square. And I won't care, 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up. When I grow up, when I grow up, I'll be strong enough to bear the branches that I need to reach the goal. You get to climb when you're grown up. When I grow up, when I grow up, when I grow up, I'll be strong enough to carry on the heavy things that I all around with you when you're all grown up. Sweets every day, on the way with things that runs, but things that keep when the sun comes up at night, when your days just lying in the sun, and I will stay 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up. Everyone gather round. I want to share with my family my greatest triumph. Not you, boy.
I'm a girl.
155 old bangs on my hands. I couldn't very well drive them all backwards, could I?
Backwards.
When suddenly I had the most genius idea. So quickly, I grabbed the drill and using my incredible mind, quickly hooked it up to the nearest car and whacked it into reverse.
Backwards.
Exactly! And within a few minutes, the car's mileage was reduced to practically nothing.
Backwards.
10 minutes later, the Russian shop. Dark glasses, expensive suits.
Russians are nocturnal. I saw it on the program last night.
That program was about badges.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastico! Now I'll be able to afford a Adolfo all day long.
But they trusted you, and you've cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go down to that school and tell them to never let you in again.
But that's all right.
And if they do, I'll have her fired. And you will never read another stinking book as long as you read, young man.
I'm a girl. The escapologist's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil aunt's bullying. Just only encouraged the woman to go to greater cruelties until one day she exploded.
You are a useless, filthy, nasty little creep.
The aunt beat her, then threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
Have I been so wrapped up in grief over my life that I forgot the one thing that mattered to us both? I love you so much, I should spend the rest of my life giving it up to you.
But the escapologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat's sister that night.
Bullying children is her game, is it? Then let her see what she can do when the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
But that was the last the little girl ever saw of her father.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
Not on my watch. There's an age for reading and an age for being a filthy little toad. Now these are toads. Aren't you, Bob Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trenchel, except Bob Trotter here is now a good toad.
Sit. Quiet, you maggots.
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you're entirely included in that statement. Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories. That is not teaching. To teach the child, we must first break the child. Where is my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trenchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you. Flabby, disgusting, revolting. I think it's time we toughened you all up with a little phys ed. This school of late has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking! Reeking with a most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. 'Tis the odor of rebellion, it's a bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and this Ed will get you sweaty, and it won't be long before I smell the pong of aiding and abetting. A bit of this Ed will tell us who is a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold, just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. A whiff of insurgence, the stench of intent, the reek of prepubescent rotting, the whiff of resistance, the pong of dissent, the funk of more fiber rotting. Once we've exorcised these demons, they shall be too poop for scheming. Some double-time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. Alright, let's have a little double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline for children who aren't listening. The missing tissue. It's an issue we can fix. There is no mystery to mastering. The art of mastering mistressing is discipline. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of prepubescent rotting, whiff of resistance, home of dissent, a funk of more fiber rotting. Let's bring this soda home. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, a whiff of resistance, the pong of dissent. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is quashed. The glory of sweaty discipline has washed this sickening stench away. Sniveling little mute. You did this.
No, not me!
Repulsive, malicious.
What? No, stop!
What? How dare you? You are not fit to be in this school. You are fit to be in the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I will wheel you over out of this school with the muzzle of your mouth. I shall.
Have you ever wondered, and I have, about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red? I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind and these stories delivered to you believe it. Not everyone shouts like I seem to like shouting. The noise in my head is incredibly loud, and I just wish they'd stop. And my dad and my mom and the tape and the stories would just stop not just once. I'm sorry, I'm not good at staying in right. This noise becomes angry and not. And it's burning inside me, ready to be fake, but it is hard to just that still sort of quiet, like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a look in the woods. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm, like I've said. Into the eye of a storm. Go on, tip over, tip over. Come on now, tip over.
You should know. There is no length which I shall not go. No punishment I shall not. What's this? The newt. It's in my trousers. The newt. It's in my trousers. And it's going north. No!
Well, that was interesting. I think we all better go home while we still can. Matilda?
Watch. I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
Would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
What do you think this thing is? My eyes?
I cannot say that I know Matilda, but I don't think we should be frightened of it. I think it's something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no room in all my head for my brains, so you have to squish out through my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You certainly are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. What about your father? Is he proud to have daughters come as you?
Oh yeah, he's always saying, Matilda, I am very proud to have a daughter as... That's not true, Miss Honey. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Well, here we are. Home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes, I am. Very.
But don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't actually, but I'm even poorer than most for other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was out walking and I came across this old shed. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed and I've lived here ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was very young. Magnus was his name, and he was very kind. But when he passed, my aunt became a legal guardian. She was mean and cruel, like you could hardly imagine. And when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She made me sign a contract to pay her back every penny. She even produced a document that said my father had given her his entire house.
But did he really do that? Just give her his house?
I find it hard to believe, Matilda, just like I cannot believe that he would have killed himself, which is what she said happened.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I cannot say for sure, Matilda, but all I know is years of being bullied by that woman made me well pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police.
Matilda, we can't. We have no evidence. Besides, my aunt is not much respected.
Who is she?
Matilda.
Who is she?
Matilda.
Who is she?
It's
Miss Trunchbull.
Yes.
This class is going on a very special spelling test. Any child who gets one single answer wrong shall go to choking. What are you looking at?
You.
You. Spell, let me see now. Spell Newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey has taught us very well.
I've taught them, that's all, with kindness, patience, and respect.
There's not been those words in my classroom, madam. You stand up and spell the one thing you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating. You stand up and spell. I'm sure this will make you reverse osmosis.
But it's not a word, you just made it up.
Spell. Go to check.
Dog. D-Y-P. Dog. And me.
What are you doing?
Table. T-E-W-L-I. Table. And me.
Banana. G-T-A-B-B-L. You can't take us all.
What are you not doing?
Bully. P-Y-Q-W-X-C-T. Bully. And me.
Once.
Revolting. A-B-1-2-X-Y-9-7-T. Revolting.
You can't put us all in choking. There are enough chokies for all of us. I'm not maggots. Don't you think I've thought of that? I've got chokies for each and every one of you.
Look, there's writing on the chalkboard.
Agatha, this is Magnus.
No.
Give my Jenny back her house,
Nothing.
then leave, or I will get you like you got me. Run, run, run,
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we
fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again.
The Turkey doorstep.
Never again.
My people lead.
Never again.
Down it went.
My mommy says I'm beautiful. Never again. Never again will live behind bars. Never again will we now be hard. Revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun. And we'll have the truthful voting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun. And we'll have the truthful voting. We're revolting.
We will become a screaming horde.
Take out your hockey stick and use it as a sword.
Never again will we be ignored.
I'll laugh at the drunken I-N.
Revolting time.
Still less I-N-G.
Song.
Still less I-N-G.
Rhyme.
R-U-B-L-O-T. We are too late for you. We are revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting times. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sons. And we'll have just revolting. We're revolting!
A few days later, I received a letter. It said that my parents' will had turned up and I was now the owner of a beautiful old house, which had once been owned by my evil aunt, one Agatha Crunchem.
Who was never seen again. The Jokies were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey, and it was often said it was the best school in all the land.
Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. She said it was because she no longer had any for superpowers, but she was still stuck with her parents when mean and cruelly called her names.
Don't stand there gawping. We're going to Spain forever and never coming back.
Spain? But
Why? Because this twit brain sold 155 old bangers to the Russian mafia.
They're here, fighting.
What if they do with my legs? My beautiful legs?
There is your father.
I don't know.
The Wormwood is a stupid man and assumed I was stupid too. And that is a very, very stupid and rude thing to do.
Yes, I'm afraid my father is quite rude and very, very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most of the people I deal with are thinking it's all backwards.
Backward.
I can have one of my friends teach your father manners. And one day, when he leaves the hospital, he'll still be rude, but not so stupid. What do you say?
This is a very tempting offer, but I think I've had enough of revenge.
Your father is very, very lucky to have you as his daughter.
Quick, let's get out of here before they change their minds.
Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to look after Matilda. I'd take care of her with love and respect, and I'd pay for everything.
Me and Nico don't deal with you.
Dad, you called me your daughter.
Do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, yes I do.
Do you want to take care of her?
I do.
Well, we are a bit short of rooms, so yes.
Thank you.
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms.
And hugged her.
And Miss Honey hugged her back. And they watched as the Wormwoods.
It was all fun.
As the Wormwoods